Do your knees ache every time you stand up from your chair? Do stairs feel like climbing a mountain? Maybe you notice a sharp twinge when bending down or a dull, constant discomfort that just doesn't go away. If you're over 50 and any of this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Knee pain is one of the most common complaints among Americans over 50. In fact, studies show that more than half of adults in the United States over the age of 50 experience some form of knee discomfort that affects their daily life. But here's the thing. Knee pain isn't just about aches. It's about freedom. The freedom to walk without wincing, to play with your grandchildren without worry, to go upstairs without holding the railing for dear life. When knees start to fail, even simple tasks can feel impossible, and that's why it's so important to take action early. Many people assume that knee pain is inevitable as we age, that stiff, sore joints are just a natural part of getting older, but that's not entirely true. While aging can contribute to wear and tear, most knee pain is preventable or manageable with the right exercises, proper movement, and consistent care. You don't need surgery, expensive gym memberships, or hours of grueling workouts. You just need a simple daily routine that strengthens your knees and keeps them mobile. And the best part? It only takes 10 minutes a day. Now, I know what you might be thinking. 10 minutes? That won't make a difference. But the truth is, short, targeted exercises can rebuild strength in the muscles around your knees, improve flexibility, and reduce the stress on your joints. Think of it like supporting a worn-out bridge. The stronger the beams around it, the less strain the bridge itself has to endure. Your knees are no different. Strengthening your quadriceps, hamstrings, and calves provide critical support and shock absorption every time you walk, bend, or climb. Before we jump into the exercises, let's talk about why this matters so much. Knee pain doesn't just hurt, it changes your life. You might start avoiding activities you once loved. Walking in the park? Too painful. Grocery shopping? Too exhausting. Even standing in the kitchen to cook a meal can feel like a challenge. Over time, this avoidance can lead to weaker muscles, poor balance, and even increased risk of falls. And beyond physical consequences, knee pain can affect your mental health. Feeling limited or dependent can lead to frustration, anxiety, and even depression. So addressing knee health isn't just about comfort, it's about maintaining independence, mobility, and confidence. Imagine waking up in the morning, standing up from your bed without hesitation, walking to the kitchen without wincing, and even climbing the stairs without holding onto the railing for support. That sense of freedom is priceless, and it's achievable with just a few minutes of daily care. Now, here's another reality check. Many adults over 50 take medications or rely on knee injections to manage discomfort. While these can provide temporary relief, they don't address the root problem: weak muscles and stiff joints. Exercise, on the other hand, targets the underlying cause, helping to rebuild strength and flexibility. Plus, it's natural, safe, and free. You literally invest 10 minutes a day for years of mobility. Now, let's talk about what often causes knee problems in the first place. The main culprits are muscle weakness. When the quadriceps and hamstrings are weak, your knees take on more stress during movement. Joint stiffness. Sedentary lifestyles can lead to reduced range of motion and tight connective tissues. Excess weight. Every extra pound adds several pounds of pressure on your knees. Previous injuries. Even minor past injuries can create long-term knee instability. The good news is, most of these factors can be improved with consistent, low-impact exercises. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights. Simple, deliberate movements done correctly can strengthen, stabilize, and protect your knees. I want you to picture this. Just 10 minutes each day, performed consistently, can transform your knees. In the first week, you may notice less stiffness, easier movement, and a better sense of control. By the end of the month, climbing stairs may no longer feel like a chore. And over time, your knees will feel stronger, more supported, and more resilient than they have in years. And here's a little secret most people don't realize. Prevention is easier than recovery. Once knee pain becomes chronic, it takes far longer and requires more effort to reverse the damage. But starting now, even with a short daily routine, can keep knees healthy, delay or prevent arthritis, and maintain your quality of life. In the next sections, I'll guide you step by step through a series of 10-minute exercises specifically designed for people over 50 with bad knees. These exercises are safe, effective, and require minimal equipment. You can do them at home while watching TV, listening to music, or even in a small corner of your living room. No special gym, no complicated gadgets, just movements that work. So, if you're ready to take control of your knees, reduce discomfort, and restore the freedom to move confidently, keep watching. By the end of this video, you'll have a simple, easy-to-follow routine that can fit into any day. Remember, your knees are the foundation of your mobility. Treat them well, and they'll support you for years to come. Now, let's get ready to learn the exercises that can transform your knees in just 10 minutes a day. Now that we understand why knee care is so important, let's dive into the 10-minute daily exercises that can help strengthen your knees and improve mobility. These exercises are safe, low impact, and perfect for anyone over 50, even if you're dealing with stiffness or mild arthritis. Seated leg extensions. Start by sitting tall in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor. Slowly extend one leg straight out in front of you until it's parallel with the floor, hold for 3 seconds, then lower it back down. Repeat 10 to 15 times per leg. This exercise strengthens your quadriceps, which are the muscles that support the front of your knee. Pro tip: move slowly and avoid locking your knee at the top. Heel slides. Lie on your back with knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Slowly slide one heel away from your body until your leg is straight, then slide it back to the starting position. Repeat 10 times per leg. Heel slides help improve knee flexibility and range of motion without putting pressure on the joint. This is especially great if you've been sitting for long periods. Standing hamstring curls. Stand behind a chair or near a wall for balance. Slowly bend one knee, bringing your heel toward your buttocks, hold for 2 to 3 seconds, and lower it back down. Repeat 10 to 12 times per leg. This strengthens the hamstrings, which support the back of your knee, and improve stability when walking or climbing stairs. Calf raises. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, hands lightly resting on a chair or counter for balance. Slowly rise up onto your toes, hold for a second, then lower back down. Repeat 10 to 15 times. Calf raises improve ankle strength and stability, which helps reduce strain on your knees when you walk or stand. Side-lying leg lifts. Lie on your side with legs straight. Lift your top leg slowly, hold for 2 to 3 seconds, then lower it. Repeat 10 times per leg. Side-lying leg lifts strengthen the hip abductors, which help stabilize your knees and improve balance. Tips for safety and effectiveness. Move slowly and deliberately, never forcing a movement. Stop immediately if you feel sharp pain. Mild discomfort is normal, but pain is not. Breathe steadily and avoid holding your breath. Start with fewer repetitions if needed and gradually increase as your strength improves. Consistency is key. Even 10 minutes daily adds up to noticeable improvement over weeks. These exercises are designed to be gentle but effective, building strength around your knees without causing further pain. Remember, the goal is mobility, stability, and confidence in your movement. With regular practice, your knees will feel stronger, more supported, and ready for daily activities. Next, we'll talk about how to maintain these gains long-term, lifestyle tips, and ways to protect your knees every day so you can stay active and independent well into your 50s and beyond. Now that you've learned these simple 10-minute exercises, let's talk about something just as important: how to protect your knees long-term and make sure the progress you gain doesn't disappear after a few weeks. The truth is, exercises alone are powerful, but your daily habits decide whether your knees continue to improve or slowly get worse. The good news? Small changes can make a big difference in how your knees feel every single day. First, let's talk about consistency. Doing these exercises once or twice will not change much, but doing them every day, even for just 10 minutes, can completely change your knee health over time. Think of it like brushing your teeth. One day doesn't matter much, but daily care prevents long-term problems. The same rule applies to your knees. Second, pay attention to how you move during the day. When standing up from a chair, use your arms for support and avoid sudden movements. When climbing stairs, place your full foot on each step instead of rushing. When lifting something from the floor, bend at your hips and knees together, not just your back. These small adjustments reduce unnecessary stress on your knee joints. Next, let's talk about body weight and joint pressure. Many people don't realize that for every extra pound of body weight, your knees feel several pounds of additional pressure with each step. Even losing 5 to 10 pounds can significantly reduce knee pain and make walking easier. This doesn't require extreme dieting, just simple choices like smaller portions, more vegetables, and regular light activity. Low-impact activities are another key to healthy knees. Walking on flat surfaces, swimming, cycling, or using a stationary bike are excellent ways to stay active without damaging your joints. Try to avoid high-impact movements like jumping, running on hard surfaces, or sudden twisting motions, especially if you already have knee pain. Stretching is also important. Gentle stretching in the morning and before bed keeps your muscles flexible and improves blood flow to your joints. Even 5 minutes of light stretching can reduce stiffness and help you sleep better at night. Now let's talk about mindset. Many people over 50 believe that pain is something they must simply accept, but that belief is dangerous. Aging does not mean giving up movement. In fact, staying active is the best way to slow down joint degeneration and maintain independence. Every step you take today is an investment in your future mobility. Imagine yourself 6 months from now. You walk more confidently, you climb stairs without fear, you stand up from your chair without pain. You feel stronger, more balanced, and more in control of your body. This future is not unrealistic. It's the natural result of small daily actions done consistently. So here is your challenge. Commit to these 10 minutes every day for the next 30 days. Put a reminder on your phone. Do it while watching TV. Make it part of your routine, because your knees are not just joints, they are the foundation of your freedom. If you take care of them today, they will carry you comfortably for many years to come.